Hi everyone, this is Sabir. On this demo, I'm going to compare this SQL generated by AI natural language query app with SQL generated by Snowflake Copilot. Recently, I had posted another SQL HR app, which generate a SQL and also results, right? So that and running in a different LLM, local LLM, and what kind of hardware is required to run that. So I had done that, and I have got some few feedbacks out of that. So the most important feedback was the query generated. How do you test that query generated? I mean, the generated query, is it accurate? Is it so that was my feedback, and some also recommended me to do some testing using ragas, and I had play around that too, right? But here I wanted to test compare with this Snowflake Copilot. This is Snowflake AI power tool which generate beautiful SQL. And I have seen some articles saying that it is above 90% accurate, like 92% accurate. So now if I compare my SQL generated by this app, which I'm currently working, so then so it'll make sense, right? It's like, okay, it's also doing like 90%. So so I want to do testing about what kind of data structure I do have. So so I wanted to compare with some sample database, like here I have selected like a Snowflake sample database, and I have choose one of these, right? So this database basically it's about 1 GB, and these are the tables and the columns and this would be the diagram, right? So my plan is to because I've generated like 5 typical questions, so I can compare the SQL generated by this Copilot, Snowflake Copilot, and the app I created. So these are the typical questions I'll be asking. So this is my app, right? This app won't have any clue what kind of data or database this app is connected to this Snowflake, the same database here, but this won't have any clue, right? So but what I have done enhancement on this app is when I run this app, within few seconds it will grab all the metadata dynamically on the fly, all the tables like columns and data type, and if there is primary, parental, any kind of relationships, anything like that, it will grab and build a file. So build a file, YAML file. So this app will use that as a basis, so it can generate the query. So this app actually I have make some enhancement. One enhancement was it can use my local LLM installed in my desktop, as well as it can use OpenAI. So I can use those too for faster performance, because I don't have a powerful GPU. I'm just like a basic one. So RTX 3060, that's $300, so that is going to take a minute or two to run. So I want the faster performance, so I'm going to use OpenAI, and I'll get started, right? So I'll start with the query here, like for example, all right, I will just choose this query, this natural language. So I'm gonna type here in the Copilot. Let's say I'm typing here in the Copilot, and let's see what happens. So it's generating the query over there, and at the same time I'm gonna use let's let's use and it's this is working on, right? So I am also doing same thing over here. So this app is also building a query for me, right? So okay, see this on the right hand side, it has generated a nice query, and it has given me results like Europe, Asia, Africa, America, and then this is the result sets. And I have also included some specs because it's still running my desktop, so it's giving some metrics back in. But good thing is it is also giving me how much token used and how much it would be estimated cost, right? So fraction of cents. So here, so let's this is the result set created from this app. So let's look into here. Let's basically copy this, and I can copy here, and let's say run this one over here. So I can hide this. All right, so I would have some real estate here. So okay, let me run this. All right, so I can see this is the generated right hand side by the app, SQL query app, and this is generated by, looks like the query is slightly different. For example, I can sort in this my app also. I can do sorting, so I can do sorting here, and I can do sorting here as well. This is a Snowflake, so Africa. All right, 664299. So this is the exact results I'm getting with this. So, and if you look at the computer, the SQL it has generated, it's pretty good. I mean, it's spot on. So I will just say pass on this one. All right, so I'll move on to different questions. So this is top performance customer. So I will just copy this query, and this is list the top customers by revenue. So I'm gonna run here, here, and let it work. And same over here. See, it is pretty fast. I mean, my execution time is 4.68. So yeah, I mean, even faster than this one, SQL Copilot, Snowflake Copilot. Okay, and I already got the results right over here. So this is the result which I got. I may have a little bit slightly different, so I can copy here and say copy paste. Let me run over here, and let's see the compare. I got a customer name, so just to compare side by side, let's do sorting by customer name, and I'll do customer name sorting. Yeah, so I mean, I can see here, right? The results are exactly matching, like here on the right hand side and left hand side. I mean, the query on this my app is at least giving me cost key also extra. However, here it hasn't given key. So, but this result is accurate, spot on. So spot on, and you can see here, right? It is able to calculate the discount to calculate total revenue. Same over here, like Snowflake Copilot, and so this is also spot on. All right, so I'll move on the next one. So next one, all right, 3. So what I'm gonna looking here, supplier delivery summary. So I will copy this, which suppliers have delivered the most parts overall, right? So let me query this over here and submit, and let's submit here in the Copilot parallelly, and this is connecting to the same database, right? Mine is already done. See, since it's I mean 3.6 seconds, and within it has generated, queried in a Snowflake, and give me the result back. So it's all happening here, and these apps, right? There is a fast API running, and then front end Streamlit running, and of course in this prompt it has used my metadata model, which it generates in the few seconds, so that's not a big deal. So I can connect to any database in Snowflake, it can generate in a few seconds. So that's other part, but let's compare over here, and let's all right, so I can actually, okay, so let's run this, and let's compare the SQL, right? SQL comparison, I mean, it has a supply key name, and quantity, parts delivered. Yeah, it's also spot on, and beautifully it's able to do the joins and everything with the multiple table. I am from the SQL background, and it will take a, you have to understand data and those things, but so it would be good assistant. All right, so I'll move on to the next one. Well, now I will move on to this number 4, discount impact analysis, right? So all right, so I'll try to calculate what is the average discount and total revenue by part type. Okay, let's see how it does. So all right, submit. I'm gonna submit here in Copilot. All right, it's generating. Okay, mine is already done actually, so it has already generated, it has already given me the results. So all right, let's run here in Copilot. All right, so let's review here in the code, right? Type, it has given me discount. It has also done the calculation very correctly. Yeah, it has joined correctly, and let's look at the data. So let me sort this all right, ascending, and let me sort also this in ascending, so we can compare side by side, right? Few numbers. So I have an average, yeah, 0.05, and this is number is exactly matching. I mean, of course here my average discount is rounded here. It has more decimal. That's the only difference. But it's only about the display, right? It's a display, how displaying is this grid. Otherwise this SQL is generating exactly the same result. So far it's 100% matching. All right, so I'll move on to the next final one. So I will go here and do the order volume by nation, right? So let me copy here and run here. Okay, so let me run here. All right, so I'm gonna run same thing over here. Yeah, mine is already done. It has already given the results. Execution time 3 seconds, with all, even after getting the result from a Snowflake also, right? It's not only generating. So yeah, token use, you can see the estimated cost. So I've also calculated that. All right, let's run here in a Snowflake. All right, so let's review the code here, right? Nation, total orders. It is actually calculating a little bit different. It has done distinct. It hasn't done distinct. Other than that, it's matching. Let's see the numbers, right? So let me sort this nation here. Let me sort this nation over here, so I can see some of the numbers, right? Total revenue, total orders, yeah. So total orders 59622, total order 59622. So the numbers is exactly matching. So my conclusion over here is this app, this experiment app which I'm working on, has 100% matching with the Copilot, Snowflake Copilot. using the same database, and this is also connecting the same database. So I'm actually satisfied. So so what I can make a conclusion out of it is, if Snowflake claims like Snowflake Copilot can generate like 92% accuracy, even more, then it is almost 100% matching with that. So now I can conclude this app is also doing 90% and above accuracy. It can also, so it would be very helpful assistant for SQL developer or SQL analyst.
All right, one more thing, right here. You have seen the cost incurred, and you can see the cost. My cost is 0.0054, right, cents US dollar. So actually I can go use Mini and run the same query and maybe get the same results and cost a lot less. See, even like as 1 decimal, so 0.000176, so it's cost less. I mean, it is blazing fast, 3 seconds, and it's not only generating the results, but also querying to Snowflake and then giving me result and display, right? So it's taking 3 seconds over here, and yeah, it's pretty good, and let's see the results, right? Nation, because it is sometimes it would be different, but yeah, so it is also exactly matching, right? So what if you don't want to pay this money, you want to run this free? This app can handle local LLM. So these are what you see in the drop down is local LLM, which is installed in my desktop. So I mean, last time I have tested most the good answer I was able to get with the GPT-OSS, which is OpenAI. So let's run this and see how would be the results, right? So yeah, it is taking time, and remember, I mean, I have used not high-end GPU, right? RTX, which is a couple of years entry-level GPU, which costs $300. So that's kind of which is in my computer, right? Of course, it has a good memory, 32 gig, and other. I have a NB SSD 4 terabytes. These are things, but yeah, more here is and a good CPU too. I mean, it's old, but still i7, but still, I mean, the most important is the GPU here. Okay, so it's running. Okay, all right. So I got pretty good same answer. Actually, I'm satisfied with the result set. The only thing is here, yeah, it took me 46 seconds. So if you're fine waiting 46 seconds, and see, oh, I don't have any cost, so that's why you don't see it any cost to you. So all right, so here, that's it. So thank you for watching.